Some things should never exist. Welcome to Cinema Therapy. If you like horror content, hit that like and follow button. Day 29 of 31 days of Halloween horror continues with my last film in the 8 Films to Die For franchise. Now, After Dark Films was no more after this movie. At least they didn't put out anything, I don't think, after these last 8 films to die for came out. Now, we're only doing one of the last of the 8 films to die for. This one was my favorite one. It's called UnNatural. And this one is about a killer polar bear. Yes, a killer polar bear. A scientific company is doing research on polar bears and other animals, and they genetically modify this polar bear, and it escapes its facility, and it comes down the mountain, and it comes to some suspecting people that are working there and living there. Some Alaskan people, and then some visitors are also visiting this lodge cabin. Now, this lodge cabin is full of this photographer and a couple models, and James Remar plays the head of the lodge, the director or whatever, and you also have Sherilyn Fenn in this. She plays the scientist that gets trapped in the wilderness after the polar bear escapes, and she comes upon this lodge cabin with all these people in it, and they just have to escape this killer polar bear. Now, one thing about this movie that I really liked is the natural effects. They use natural effects versus CGI for this polar bear. So the polar bear looks like a fucking werewolf. Like, not a werewolf, but like, it's a polar bear, but it looks like a killer fucking polar bear. It's amazing. Now, the acting in this is subpar, especially coming from the photographer and the models. But other than that, James Remar is good and Sherilyn Fenn is good. This movie is streaming on Tubi and Amazon Prime and Plex. So definitely check this one out. I like this creature feature a lot. If you have seen this movie, comment. Let me know what you think. If you like horror content, hit that like and follow button. That is day 29 of 31 days of Halloween horror. And that is pretty much it. Only 2 more days left. Check out the videos, like and follow.